Hello, everyone. So today I'm going to be talking about how service research can be used within my organization. Before I begin, I can't go into too much detail about my organization, um, but what we do focus on is we are customer based. We don't necessarily have customers as in like how you and I would contact somebody for a specific product or service. Um, Instead, we provide IT customer service to specific customers that we have in order for them to do certain things while in different locations around literally or virtually anywhere around the world. Any references that I'm going to be talking about in this video will be located just below. I'm going to try to put it in the description box, I think is what it's called. So to begin, according to Christopher and his colleagues, service research should be focused on four subfields, and these include engineering, business, macroeconomics, management, and that is it. The engineering service are basically focused on service providers. So that could be on the technological aspect in our agency that we use to give to our customers. Um, Business is more so for marketing and the customer involvement. Macroeconomics are more for specific markets to focus towards, and then also society too at the same time. So you could almost think of macroeconomics as in um, like us as users for like Facebook or Instagram or something like that. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be focusing on management and engineering for my specific agency. So management and how that is involved with service research is culture. So Kuppelwieser and Klaus, they stated that um, service research and culture helps enhance the understanding of older and younger consumer perceptions, right? So the way I see this is the consumers are our customers, right? For our product or our service that we provide them, our IT services. Um, but we also, as employees, are also consumers of the product too, because we actually use it. So for me, I'm actually one of the younger people in my agency, and then there's also older people in our agency. And what's important to have with service research is everyone is involved at the same time. So because I'm younger, I can provide one perspective for certain technological advances that we provide our customers, and then also we have older people or older employees in our agency who can also provide different perspectives within the products and services that we provide. So depending on who we're giving it to. So what Couple Wiser and Klaus did state was that the different ages is valuable in service research because they provide different perspectives. And also another um, aspect that service research helps in management is for new requirements for personnel. So this comes down to almost like employee based. Um, so if we need something, like there's something that we're missing and we feel like this would help our customers, that would provide them the services they need, then that's kind of what the management side of service research is focused on. As I stated before, so we have customer service and it aids our customers for our mission support. We can kind of do this through a feedback loop. And what we can do with this feedback loop is we can identify trends, both positive and negative. So if we're able to find out, what's working and what's not working, we can really kind of streamline like how we're providing our services and make sure that we give our customers the best possible service they could possibly have. And then also, in order to further enhance that under the management side, would be to sharpen our training. So we have a training academy within our agency, and if there are deficiencies in training, we could work with those who are actually out in the field doing the job, and they tell us like, hey, we're having these problems in the field, and we're not getting the training that we need to learn how to face these problems in the field. So what we can do with that is we can take that back into training, and we can try to enhance our skill sets within the agency in order to provide these services to our customers in the future. So as for engineering, there are service innovations in technology, which these include constantly providing the latest and greatest, such as the IT services that we provide for our customers, provide solutions to our customers, um, and then we can create new distribution methods. So also something else that we kind of do is we need to take all of our equipment, we need to send it out, right? And we have we have operations personnel who are involved in all this, right? So to come involved with the movement, the logistics of everything. So what we can do is also kind of use that feedback loop to understand like, hey, like what are our operations personnel running into when they're trying to send this equipment out to different locations, and what can we do in order to improve on that to make sure that like our stuff gets there on time, which helps our own people too, so they're not sitting there waiting around for this stuff to show up, or even worse, when we need it and we don't have it. And then also something else that engineering can help with is provide better application of with the use of our technology. So we don't want to have something that we're not using correctly. And what the main goal is for everyone to be involved. So we learned about community-based research, right? So we have myself, an employee, we have our customers, we have our stakeholders, we have our managers, we have our senior leaders. We all get involved, even our training academy. We all get involved in order to make sure that we can all work together to provide the best service that we possibly can. Um, so in order to improve on some of these things that I mentioned earlier, Ostrom and their colleagues stated that um, that service research can help with improving on, like technology was the big word I'm using here, but also this includes like networks and systems. So we have it's called an intranet within our agency, and sometimes we do have problems with that. So we use another system for like a ticketing system, maybe some of you guys are used to. We use those to kind of get feedback too on like these problems that we're having within our network. Um, and the use of big data, that was something that we read about in that reading that we had earlier. We can use big data to, we use that in our security department, right? So sometimes we have threats we need to take care of, and we can use big data to find the trends of these threats, and we've used those, since I've been here. Um, and also, service research helps on just employee well-being, right? So when we're all involved in the same research, we're more committed towards what we're doing. And then performance management too. So we have evaluations that we go through, and it's always a hard time, especially for myself. And being a member in the Air Force, it's a big time for everyone who's doing their evaluations. They're very extensive and they take a very long time, and the Air Force tries its best to make sure it is as equal as possible while also achieving the mission of the entire Air Force. Um, so what we do is we can kind of take into account like us as myself as an airman, and we can take other airmen too as well, and we can take their feedback, and we can take it all together and try to do the best we can to make sure that our evaluation system is proficient in capturing the information that we have from our individuals. Um, so those are a few subtopics on service research and how it can help our